Hello, friends. Welcome. I am Ananda Rose. Thank you for joining me. And for those of you watching on Light Language Messenger, you are very welcome here too. Well, friends, I hope things are going well in your worlds. Um, I'm just carrying on, going with the flow, living, um, just realizing more and more that I have to be in my intuitive space and I have to make sure, excuse me, I have to make sure that I'm navigating from a high vibration. That is a challenge, of course, from time to time. But I think I'm liking that I am feeling like my whole self is being, um, I want to say the word eroded, but I mean, I don't know if eroded is the right word. So, anyway, but I just feel like I have to go deep within every layer that I come across. Is another one there, and I'm finding that I have to move on and keep searching, soul searching, and just finding and being in tune with myself, with my higher self, with my team of light. Okay, I didn't think I was going to say that, but I'm just saying it. Let's do a clearing, and we'll talk about today's video. What are we going to talk about in it? Something very exciting, but here we go. Sarmachai, tufranachai. Okay, feet firmly planted on the ground. Breathing, if that's available to you, that you can keep your feet firmly planted on the ground. Kai urahit zero check like that tufranachai. Ermachona tepe o onanata, I like it bokrana, I teforna, I armustafa. Lemesa orukai tenata tornachai, 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 gelato. Gelato fornachai, to my eye, or to fornachai, or to my eye to corona, I chilbekito, to high skit the fornachai. Irmatso, edabacha, to fornachai, to malash, to finica, orma, it's a fornachai to fornachai. Thank you, friends. I thought I was going to sing, but well, the song didn't come out. Perhaps because I was fiddling a bit too much and I didn't have the space in it. But we welcome everyone, everyone, love and light for the day. Ichalekita. Today I was reading a newsletter that Diana Cooper had put out, and she highlighted something interesting. She highlighted that on the 7th of February, there is an alignment, or I'll read from my notes, okay? And I am quoting her, by the way. The North Node, Neptune, and Saturn will come together, is how she says it. Will come together. And what does it mean for us? It means that if you have an idea, if you are dreaming about a dream, and you are wanting to create something incredible and something amazing, this would be a good time to tune into that, to bring that into fruition. Yes? This is said to be an incredible alignment, and it can become a reality. And also, not just become your reality, but that whatever you put into it, as you've been dreaming, you've been planting, you have been thinking, it's been in the vortex. These are not her words, the vortex, not her words. Some of what I said now are her words. But whatever this is that you have been dreaming about, now is the time that if it takes root now in this time, it has the ability to become strong and sturdy, in her words, like an oak tree. I was quite fascinated with reading her newsletters. I get it in my email, and I often don't read it because I'm busy with something else. Something else is occupying my space. But I have decided to make a concerted effort to read all the newsletters that I get coming into my inbox, because not everyone gets an opportunity for me to subscribe for their newsletter, and I need to read those ones that I do subscribe to. But I was quite fascinated with this. So I was thinking about, and I was thinking, well, what is the impact for us? What do we do in this transmission? Well, I feel guided to bring us into a transmission where we bring that light code to align us in our psyches, to align the dream that we're dreaming, and to just come into alignment with the dream, to know it. If you're not sure about it, if you're not sure how to put it into words, then let's bring that light code into fruition. Let's download it into ourselves so that we align to what it is the dream is that we need to bring now. There are so many dreams, right? We have so many thoughts. The mind is running crazy with thoughts every day. We look at things and think, oh, I wish it could be like that. What is that dream that you need to bring into alignment, that you need to bring in and nurture? Or what are the dreams you need to bring in and nurture in this time and space? That it takes root and that is strong and sturdy and survives and carries on living like a strong oak tree. Many people will say manifestations of financial abundance. Many people might say manifestation of good health. My dream is to have my health back. Yes, because some people have been really unwell, for example. So some people might say, I would like to have my dream is to live my dream of abundance, flow, comfort, living a dream life where I do not have to worry about being on someone else's timeline. I do not have to worry about where the money comes from, or I would like my own home and I would like to buy my own home, like have my own home, my own space, my own world where I don't have to have a mortgage. These are minor things in some aspects, but they are major in that many of us on the planet have got these thought patterns, have got these challenges, etc., etc. Some of us might go global and say, it is my dream for world peace. It is my dream for us to have that more organic, living, clean, healthy life, energy, air, whatever, now, sooner rather than later. Some people might have the dream of living in harmony and peace with the rest of the beings on this planet, like our pets. For all pets to be treated with loving kindness. That might be our dream. Whatever that is, but let's bring in a light code for that. One of the things I would like us to do before we bring in the light code is fill up a glass of water for yourself. We're going to use a practice from Diana Cooper's book, Dragons, Your Celestial Guardians, for this one. All right. I haven't done this using her um, guided practices in a long time, so I just thought I might do that. Whilst you're getting your glass of water and getting yourself into a comfortable position, I want to bring forward something out of the Dragon book. And that is this. This is, can we see? Let's put it there. The aquamarine dragon from Neptune. I feel like Neptune is the planet of our dreams. Yeah? It is the planet of our dreams. It can make us hairy flary. But Saturn is the one that grounds us and helps us to implement processes, to implement stability in our dreams. And so that is amazing. The North Node is said to be in Pisces, which is home ground for Neptune, right? So Neptune is the avatar for Pisces. So, what an amazing thing. I don't know astrology myself. And I tried to do something with astrology a few weeks ago, and all of you watched it knew I kind of didn't do a great job of it. But this was a simple one that we could call on. And I felt that we should definitely do the light codes for it. So the aquamarine dragon from Neptune enables you to access your deepest soul wisdom. Spirituality and wisdom are available to you. Develop your psychic abilities and receive ineffable soul knowledge. Aquamarine dragons from Neptune are water dragons. They will flow around you, surrounding you with their aquamarine energy and awakening your psychic abilities. Connect with them often, for each time you do so, they will light up more of the keys and codes of your true essence. This will bring you soul contentment and a sense of your divine magnificence. And you will experience higher levels of enlightenment and see your world and the universe through different eyes. Your guidance is to drink a glass of blessed water as you tune into these dragons. They will be able to touch you more profoundly. So, we're invoking the help of these dragons. I want to read, and in this time we are going to, maybe one of them will speak, But we are going to also align our communications and thought patterns with the dragons from Mercury. Okay, if you have a personal dragon from Mercury, Micah is mine. If you don't know whether you have one or not, perhaps today you'll find out. Okay, I want to read from the book, Dragons, Your Celestial Guardians. A little bit, only a little bit, because I feel this is important for us to know. The planet Neptune has an incredibly high frequency, for here the keys and codes of advanced spirituality for this universe are held. They talk about the wisdom of Lemuria next. The wisdom of the golden angels of Lemuria and Atlantis is also stored in or on Neptune. This is protected by the aquamarine dragons of Neptune. These beautiful dragons also spread the wisdom to those who are ready to receive it. I'm just skipping a few lines and I'm getting here. Because they were all one, the Lemurians were very psychic and intuitively knew what the others were feeling. So they moved around as a collective, right? They didn't move around individually, a collective energy. They could also tune into our planet and know what would be happening in the distant future. As there was no separation, there was no possession, everything was shared. That's another aspect of them. Another aspect of Lemurian wisdom was the incredible love they had for Earth, humanity, and nature. Although they ensouled the wisdom of oneness, the Lemurians had a huge longing to live in a human body and experience this physical plane as we humans do. It was this desire that led to the experiment of Atlantis, when beings took physical bodies. Right, and this is the thing, a little bit of Atlantis. The wisdom of the golden era of Atlantis was slightly different because the people had bodies. I needed to read this because of us now. The people had bodies which they knew were a sheath for their spirits. Not only did they have to sustain their flesh, but they had to master emotions and thoughts that affected their physical state. And in order to experience an incarnation, they had to develop the ability to keep their masculine and feminine aspects in balance. They acted on the spiritual laws so that they did not create karma. In addition to following the laws of oneness, they learned to control their minds so that they could manifest things for the highest good of all. They connected to the beings from other star systems, as well as angels, unicorns, and dragons, and listened to their advice. Utilizing this wisdom enabled them to take the leap of consciousness that brought about the golden era. We are now in the time of coming into the golden age. I already took a sip of my water. Friends, I felt that was good knowledge to have, to understand better our talking about Lemuria and Atlantis, and connecting the two was a good one to have to understand what we're going through right now in this transformation process. The aquamarine dragons also help with balancing our chakras, okay? So if you ever feel like that's what you need to do, call upon them. And they also are able to pour liquid light into our crystalline bodies. Our exercise for today that we're going to do, I hope you have your water ready. Fill a glass with water. There we are. And bless it. Let's breathe and bless our water. I am going to bless the water by just touching it, just putting my hand over it, thanking the universe and thanking Mother Earth for this beautiful water. Thank you, Amagaya. Thank you, universe, for water. 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 Kalamekia, kulamachai, natafaranachai, tufarana. Water that is this liquid. It is light. It is liquid light that flows through the planet and flows through our bodies. It flows to every nook and cranny on this planet, some way, shape, or form. Salachai tu ranachai tu faranachai. And so we bless this water and we thank you, universe, for this water that is the giver of life. It is also the giver of light in our bodies. Lesha, lesha, lesha wa la chayu, leasha, lesha le la wo, lesha meow. Iramacha ora enatzomam. Breathe, friends. Hold your glass of water. Just tune into it. Thank you, water. Thank water. Thank water. Thank you, water. Thank you, water. Thank you, water. Thank you, Chuai, Tuai, 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 Tuam. Irahura hinna to Haramaitsera Tuam. Oia urana hirona tsamahai. Thank you, water. Thank you, Amagaya, Kuranate. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hayanatu Raha, universe. Thank you, Neptune, our planet. Ramachin that controls the waters. The Mahito. And now we ask the aquamarine dragons from Neptune to fill the water with their energy. Welcome. Neptune dragons. Aquamarine dragons from Neptune. Nakutopai. Welcome. We hold our waters to you. Neptune, a planet of water I am. Oh, beloved dragons, aquamarine dragons, fill this water with your energy. We welcome your energy into our waters. Friends, I will pause and you tune into your water, and I'll do the same. As the water is being energized by the aquamarine dragons of Neptune. We're pausing for a few seconds. Ooh, machanate. Take a deep breath. Oh my goodness. Did you feel it, friends? Did you feel it? Did you feel something shift in your fingers as you hold your water? My thumb had an ice cold. I thought that the water spilled because it was ice cold just there on my thumb. So much energy in my fingers. Thank you, dragons of Neptune. So we're just going to drink some of this water, or all of the water, whatever's available to you, whatever you can cope with. Thank you. Dragons of Neptune, thank you for lighting up our psychic connections. Karamatua na reamachayro matam. Even if you have to pause the video here, friends, and just drink your water. What is it going to do for us today? This water is going to wash through us. It's going to improve our psychic connections. Improving our psychic connections, but also improving our understanding and our wisdom. No rachanamahe, to bring in that dream, to bring in the dream that we want to bring in on the 7th of February, the dream that we want to create and bring into our reality, that which is within us. And right now we thank you, aquamarine dragons of Neptune, just but we're also invoking the support of the dragons from Mercury to align our communications to the highest frequencies and vibrations. Together we are invoking they're bringing in the light codes. Friends, I'm just feeling a burn at the bottom of my throat. I'm just getting a download and an upgrade maybe. Thank you, dragons of Neptune. Thank you, dragons of Mercury. One, tuning us into our highest psychic connections, and the other, ensuring our communications is of a high vibration, high frequency, giving us the tools, the light codes that will ignite us to have memories of what our highest dreams are. What is that dream that we need to bring to fruition, to reality? And grounding us in the energy of Saturn, grounding us that it will be strong and have a long life. It will have longevity for the rest of the time that we here on this planet moving forward. That beautiful high vibrational dream, that dream for the greatest good of ourselves and that of the planet and its inhabitants, the collective, the other beings, the creatures, the fur people. And as we are grounding the dream, as we are being enlightened in our psychic abilities, as we are being realigned in our communications and thought patterns, so too we are being grounded with the energy of Saturn, the energy of Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Sandalphon, Gria Gruma Grut Agrut I Grut and it's Roa Etsoformachai. Take a deep breath. Release. Feet firmly on the ground. Take a deep breath. Firmly on the ground we place our feet. Thank you, beloved friends. Karamato. Thank you so much for your time. Friends, remember to ground yourself. Walk in nature. This was an intense activation. I am recording this before the 7th, but it will go out on the 7th. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you. Namaste. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, our spiritual light. Thank you, teams of light. Thank you, dragons. dragons from Neptune, dragons from Mercury. Ora shaina taito franachai. And I'm called to say thank you to the black dragons of Saturn. Ola chaichia inaku aitala. Oyinaku ayayuku ayayuku ayayu ayayuku. Yurumaka itu raita itu kainatu airanatu animatsu fra ete. Oh, Hanatu for Airatu Eroto. This is the black dragon of Neptune, I beg your pardon, of Saturn. Olakainu Oraklimitsu Ayabota Hito for Ainatu or Reanitu. It's wanting to say something. Kulamatsu Ayatu Aitu 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 Ayarlo. It's brings you wisdom through spiritual discipline. Yeah, hi. Yeah, hi. Yeah, hi. Ko Aye Mata. Thank you, friends. I'll catch you next time. Please take care of yourself. This is a lot of energy. Watermacha. And we've got dragon energy, light language energy here in our water. Make sure to drink all the water. I'll catch you next time. Love and light. Namaste.